Hello, video watchers and my video game design teacher. Today we'll be talking about my game. Yeah, I made a game. Not like a desktop video game, I do not have that knowledge yet. But one day. For my video game design final, I was tasked to create a big urban game. Mine takes place in a building called Old Main, specifically a singular hallway on the 3rd floor. Here is the premise of my game. You are an inmate. You have been in prison for about 10 years. You're currently serving a 20-year sentence. Do you try to escape? Will it be worth it? That is the basic premise I can give without giving away too much. I made this game in mind to test one's morality. Like, at what cost should freedom come? Should it come at the cost of another's life? At your life? At your dignity, your ethics, your morals? What's the cost? What is truly worth sacrificing to get your freedom? Though it takes place in one singular hallway, you do have NPCs. To be specific, you have 4 NPCs. You have a warden, 2 guards, and an inmate. Here is the first NPC you encounter. This is a guard. I just named him Shutter for some reason. Mid-30s, married, and has 2 kids. For his profile, I said he is a stickler for the rules kind of guard and has only been working at the prison for a short time, and no prisoners really have a problem with him except for when he rats them out and stuff. And his wife is currently expecting their 3rd child and works as a teacher. Their 2nd child was born with diabetes, and his family lives mostly on his income. So this NPC is another guard. It's the 2nd one. I named him Slimer because I guess he looks like one. Late 40s, in a relationship, and I made him the one kind of corrupt guard you always see in prison movies, known to be corrupt and giving privileges to other inmates in exchange for a certain type of convincing. He has been working at the prison for over 10 years. Ooh, that's a lot of convincing. He used to work as a teacher at an elementary school before being fired for alleged behavior, and is currently dating a young single mother with a 9-year-old son. Here is the prisoner NPC, named Steve. I just randomly chose that. I figured early 40s, single dude. And he's serving a 20-year sentence for murder and is getting released next month on parole. He is prone to rages due to mental illness and past abuse, and he may or may not have actually committed the murder. In order to make my game more immersive, I added these things. These red slips of paper are given to the player whenever they kill someone. Technically only 3 are going to be used, but just in case of any getting damaged or lost, I made multiple. These 2 little viruses right here are meant to be given to the player when they get hepatitis, which happens when they make a certain choice. And this play money right here is the bribery money that they give to either a guard, a prisoner, or the warden if they decide to bribe them. As part of my game mechanics, I used a program called Twine to sort of function as more just as something to keep track of all the choices that the inmate made, like who they bribed, who they killed, stuff like that, so that they didn't have to keep track of it. That was probably the hardest part of the game because, you're literally just putting all these answers and it's like a giant spider web and you gotta keep track of all the choices, like what happens if they choose this, and then choose that, but they go back to their cell, what happens, that was probably the hardest. The easiest was probably, and most fun was probably making the NPCs. I don't know. I just had so much fun with that because you can go pretty wild. Another unique aspect of my game is that there's no undoing any of your choices. You see, in a usual game, you get killed or you lose, you just go back to the beginning. You can try again as many times as you want. All your choices are kind of undone. This, every choice is final. You bribe someone, you kill someone, it's all final. To give you some more input on my game, I actually have a video of some people playing my game. By the way, this is not the playtest. This is an actual full run-through of my game. And here it is. You are a prisoner in a prison cell. Do you try to escape or do you stay in the cell?
We leave.
Okay then. Guys, follow.
You wanted to serve your time?
I mean, you're
Oh, I forgot to say, sorry. You are serving a 20-year sentence and you've already served 10.
20 years is a good piece of life.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I forgot that the first time.
Your Honor, you're defending.
Okay, oh, you come across a guard. One sec. Sorry, my keyboard is covered. Let me just click him. Since this was a hallway in a college building, we did encounter a few non-NPCs that weren't part of the game, aka just other students and teachers going about their day. Yes, Miss Powell, we have. Yeah, that's our first guard.
Oh, he escaping as well.
Mr. Shutter, you decide to try and escape. You come across a guard. Do you convince him to let you pass, try to bribe him, or kill him, or if you want, you can go back to your cell and serve out your sentence?
I got this cool $5 bill.
The group had a bag of money, which was their bribe. However, a little challenge I added was that they didn't actually know if one of the NPCs would actually take the bribe or not, and they did not know how much money they would lose until after the bribe was already taken, at which point they couldn't get it back.
Teacher. Their second child was born with diabetes and his family lives mostly on his income.
Let's just kill him.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's a lot of responsibility, not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie, because it's like, you know, he follows the rules, so there is no persuading or bribing. Just
Do
kill
you
him.
know how much insulin costs?
I don't care.
It's a lot of money. We're just doing him a favor.
Okay.
Actually, you're right.
Okay, so is it confirmed? You want to kill him?
Let's kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
All right then, kill the first guard. Hold on, let me grab your red slip. Right here, I'm giving the players a red slip of paper that signifies they killed this guard. Okay, you promptly snap his neck.
Do we get to go into his pockets?
Oh, don't. No, we don't.
Hey,
we don't
we've already
That's not part of the game. After walking for a bit, here, you encounter another guard. Let me make sure I've got it. Yes, here we go.
Another body.
This guard's alive, but yeah.
Slimer. That's a dumb name. Known to be a corrupt and giving privilege to other inmates in exchange for a certain type of convincing. Been working at a prison for over 10 years. He used to work as a teacher at an elementary school before being fired for alleged behavior. Currently dating a young single mother with a 9-year-old son.
I wonder what that behavior was.
That's what.
What are you doing with them kids?
Wait, hold on. What was he doing with them kids?
I don't know. While I would try to stir the pot, I would never actually give them answers. I wonder what life is like for that 9-year-old when
We're
daddy
gonna
comes
kill this
home.
dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to kill him.
Yeah, I think we gotta like slime him.
Slime him.
Kill him.
Chat, absolutely.
You don't want to try and
Kill him,
convince
chat.
him?
Why would we convince a guy who's acting weird in front of the kids?
You gotta.
That was an instance of me kind of provoking them, sort of convincing them to make a right choice. Well, there really was no right and wrong. Maybe more make one choice over the other, even though I obviously knew what was going to happen. I still wanted them to maybe, I don't know, try something a bit different than just going through and killing them. But in the end, they just went with killing all of them. You snapped his neck.
Can we take his shoes?
Absolutely. We need the shoes.
Should we take his shoes?
Oh yeah, got the fit on.
Okay.
Prank him, John.
Okay, you start walking. You start walking again. Okay, walk for a bit. And then you encounter another prisoner.
Oh wow.
Is he escaped as well?
Bro, look like Superman. I ain't got that too.
I don't know. Maybe he's getting lunch. Maybe he's going to his job. I don't know.
This
He's been
job.
serving a 20-year sentence for murder and is getting released next month on parole. He is prone to rage due to mental illness and past abuse. May or may not have actually committed the murder.
Yeah, dap him up. What's going on?
Hey, we know how the justice system is to people with mental illness. They're the perfect scapegoat.
But that's the thing, though. He's prone to rage and all that other crazy stuff. All right, let's try to persuade him.
All right, we'll persuade him.
Is that it? Persuade?
Yeah.
Okay then.
You want to help us?
Convince the prisoner. Your convincing sends him into a rage and he strangles you to death.
I knew it.
Our first playthrough ended with the inmate getting killed. So we decided to do a second run through because we had time and we were all having quite a bit of fun.
It was like twice as strong as this, bro. Oh my god, we suck.
Alright, we playing it again?
Our second run through was mostly the same.
His name is Slimer, and he be taking certain types of convincing. He gots to die.
My group members were very ruthless and wanted to murder everyone, including the inmate that killed us the previous time.
Alright, let's kill him.
Sure you don't want to try bribing?
After killing the inmate that killed them in the first round, they finally encountered the warden. You successfully find the exit, but it's guarded by the warden. The warden can set you free or send you back permanently. Do you kill him, bribe him, or convince him?
I don't know, man. Them double chins don't look right.
No, that's the thing, though.
The photo has nothing to do with it. It's
If
just
you
literally
look
a
at
Google
it,
photo.
he looks like a thumb. This is not a snappable neck.
I was pleasantly surprised when my players would put more logic into the game than I had.
I mean, looking at it, yeah, it does. But how can you hear if thumbs don't have ears?
The
The
photo has
script, the snap is neck.
It's just gonna look like this.
But that's the thing, though. We just gotta follow through and then keep pushing, surpass our limits.
We could dislocate it, but I don't think we can snap
That's
it.
enough. He can
Guys,
be paralyzed.
Again, the photo has nothing to do with it.
Oh, cool. Snap his neck.
That's
Seriously, you just want to kill him. You don't want to try convincing
Hey
or
man,
bribe.
Y'all trying to-
we've
y'all
done
trying to-
terrible. We've already.
And that's the thing, though. Here's the thing. He's a warden. He gets more money if there's more prisoners inside. So there's no
He must have done
persuading.
something crazy.
Don't put
to
logic
reach
in
that,
this.
To reach that title of warden.
We're gonna have to kill him. We're
Guys-
gonna have to kill him.
Guys, you gotta stop with the logic. That doesn't work here. This is a game.
Oh, well, kill him?
Yeah,
Kill
just
him.
kill him.
Yeah.
Fine, kill him. You snap the warden's neck.
Ooh, how?
You escape the prison, living the rest of your life as a fugitive from the law.
Yes.
Was it all worth it? Or not truly?
Hell yeah, I mean, we took care of some bad people.
Yeah.
I mean, they had it coming.
We got rid of a dude's insulin debt.
Doesn't have to
Even
rage
though
all
the
the
wife is now a widow and the 3 kids, she's probably in debt.
Get a new one.
She chose to have
Man,
her
fuck
kids.
them
Keep her
kids.
innocent.
Like I said, my group was ruthless.
She gonna get that little office shirt. She right.
Actually, you're right. Like, what's the point?
Okay then. Yeah, we had fun. What was surprising to me was that no one really had any morals in my group. They all just wanted to murder everyone. I mean, this is just a game. There's really no stakes. So, yeah, it is just a game. So yeah, that was my game, The Inmate. I had a lot of fun making it for this assignment, so I thank my professor for giving us this as our final. I thank who play tested the game with me and who played in the actual run through. And thank you all for watching my video.